Hi, friends. I have a book to read to you called Blueberries for Sal. This book was written by a Maine author, and his name was Robert McCloskey, and it was also a Caldecott Honor book. This book is all about this little girl named Sal going and picking blueberries with her mom. And while they are out, they come across a tricky situation. So we are going to read and find out what happens to Sal and her mom at the end of the book. Blueberries for Sal. And there they are in their house. Blueberries for Sal. Blueberries for Sal. And there's Sal picking the blueberries. Blueberries for Sal. One day, little Sal went with her mother to Blueberry Hill to pick blueberries. Little Sal brought along her small tin pail, and her mother brought her large tin pail to put berries in. "We will take our berries home and can them," said her mother. "Then we will have food for the winter." So she wants to put them in a can and save them for later. This book was based a very long time ago, too, back before they just had stores where you could get hundreds of different kinds of canned food from. Little Sal picked 3 berries and dropped them in her tiny little tin pail. Kaplink, kaplank, kaplunk. Can you guys try that? Kaplink, kaplank, kaplunk. She picked 3 more berries and ate them. Then she picked more berries and dropped one in the pail. Kaplunk. And the rest she ate. Then little Sal ate all 4 blueberries out of her pail. So what is she doing? She's eating all of the blueberries. Sal, you're supposed to be picking them for later, for the winter. Her mother walked slowly through the bushes, picking blueberries as she went and putting them in her pail. Little Sal struggled along behind, picking blueberries and eating every single one. She's not saving any of the blueberries. Little Sal hurried ahead and dropped a blueberry in her mother's pail. It didn't sound kaplink because the bottom of the pail was already covered with berries. She reached down inside to get her berry back. Though she really didn't mean to, she pulled out a large handful because there were so many blueberries right up close to the one that she had put in. So now she's taking a bunch of her mom's blueberries. Do you think her mom will like that? What do you think? Her mother stopped picking and said, "Now, Sal, you run along and pick your own berries. Mother wants to take her berries home and can them for the winter." Her mother went back to her picking, but little Sal, because her feet were tired of standing and walking, sat down in the middle of a large clump of bushes and ate blueberries. So she's just sitting and eating them now. Have you ever gone blueberry picking? Did you eat lots of them too if you did go? On the other side of Blueberry Hill, Little Bear came with his mother to eat blueberries. "Little Bear," she said, "eat lots of berries and grow big and fat. We must store up food for the long, cold winter." Because what do bears do in the winter? They hibernate. So they need to get real chubby so that they can hibernate all winter long. Little Bear followed behind his mother, and she walked slowly through the bushes, eating berries. Little Bear stopped now and then to eat berries. Then he had to hustle along to catch up, because she was so much faster than him already. Look, there he is running. Because his feet were tired of hustling, he picked out a large clump of bushes and sat down right in the middle and ate blueberries. He made himself nice and comfy. Over on the other side of the hill, little Sal ate all the berries she could reach from where she was sitting. Then she started out to find her mother. If I were to put like a thought bubble right in here, what do you think Sal might be thinking right now? I wonder where my mom went. Where could she be? I hope she's close by. She heard a noise from around a rock and thought, that is my mother walking along. Do you think it's going to be her mother? There's little Sal. But it was a mother crow and her children, and they stopped eating berries and flew away saying, caw, caw, caw. Then she heard another noise in the bushes and thought, that is surely my mother, and I will go that way. I like how the author's telling us what she's thinking. I must be going, I will go that way, she says. But it was Little Bear's mother instead. She was tramping along, eating berries and thinking about storing up food for the winter. Little Sal tramped right along behind her. You think that's smart of little Sal to chase after that bear? Ooh, I'm a little bit worried. By this time, Little Bear had eaten all the berries he could reach without moving from his clump of bushes. Then he hustled off to catch up with his mother. He hunted and hunted, but his mother was nowhere to be seen. He heard a noise from over a stump and thought, that is my mother walking along. Do you think that's his mother this time? But it was a mother partridge and her children. They stopped eating berries and hurried away. Then he heard a noise in the bushes and thought, that is surely my mother. I will hustle that way. But it was little Sal's mother instead. She was walking along, picking berries and thinking about canning them for next winter. Little Bear hustled right along behind. So what has happened? It seems that they have switched babies. The cub is with Sal's mom and Sal is with the big bear. Oh no, they're all mixed up. Little Bear and little Sal's mother and little Sal and little Bear's mother were all mixed up with each other among the blueberries on Blueberry Hill. Oh, and there's the bear and Sal, and there's Sal's mother and Little Bear, the cub. Little Bear's mother heard Sal walking along behind and thought it was Little Bear. And she said, Little Bear, munch, munch, eat all you can possibly hold. Little Sal said nothing. She picked 3 berries and dropped them, ka-plink, ka-plank, ka-plunk, in her small tin pail. So who does the bear, Mama Bear, think that Sal is? She thinks it's her little bear cub. Is it Little Bear? No, it's Sal. Do you think she'll be upset when she realizes that it's not her baby? Little Bear's mother turned around to see what on earth could make a noise like ka-plunk. Grumph, she cried, choking on a mouthful of berries. This is not my child. Where is Little Bear? She took one good look and backed away. She was old enough to be shy of people, even a very small person like little Sal. So she's kind of afraid of people. Then she turned around and walked off very fast to hunt for Little Bear. Look at that face. It's a silly face the bear is making, huh? Little Sal's mother heard Little Bear tramping along behind and thought it was little Sal. She kept right on picking and thinking about canning blueberries for next winter. So does she realize that's Little Bear? Not yet. Do you think she will? Little Bear padded up and peeked into her pail. Of course, he only wanted to taste a few of what was inside, but there were so many and they were so close together that he tasted a tremendous mouthful by mistake. Now, Sal, said little Sal's mother without turning around, you run along and pick your own berries. Mother wants to can these for next winter. Little Bear tasted another tremendous mouthful and almost spilled the entire pail of blueberries. Oh no. Little Sal's mother turned around and gasped, my goodness, you are not little Sal? Where, oh, where is my child? Little Bear just sat munching and swallowing and licking his lips. Little Sal's mother slowly backed away. She was old enough to be shy of bears, but even very small bears like Little Bear. Then she turned and walked away quickly to look for little Sal. Do you think they're going to find their babies? She hadn't gone very far before she heard a kaplink, kaplank, kaplunk. She knew just what made that kind of a noise. Sal. Little Bear's mother had not hunted very long before she heard a hustling sound that stopped now and then to munch and swallow. She knew just what made that kind of a noise. Little Bear and his mother went home down one side of Blueberry Hill. There they are. Eating blueberries all the way and full of food stored up for next winter. And little Sal and her mother went down the other side of Blueberry Hill, picking blueberries all the way and drove home with food to can for next winter. A whole pail of blueberries and 3 more besides. Who gave the 3? Sal did. The end. All right, I really enjoyed this book, and I actually have another book that I am going to show you, friends, before school ends called One Morning in Maine. It's all about a little girl, the same little girl, who might be losing one of her teeth. But today, I have a question about this book for you, friends. So I want you to think really, really hard because we are going to have to put our minds in the mind of the character. And the specific character I want you to imagine how they're feeling is the mother bear right here. I want you to think and ask yourselves, what could Mama Bear be thinking or saying on this page? I'm going to read it to you one more time. Little Bear's mother had not hunted very long before she heard a hustling sound that stopped now and then to munch and swallow. She knew just what made that kind of a noise. So she just found her cub, her little bear. How do you think she might be feeling? And because she's feeling that way, what do you think she might be thinking or saying? And that is what you are going to do for your activity today. Answer that question for me. All right, friends, I think that you are ready to rock. Bye.